Oh, them bones, oh, them bones, them bones.
With the toe bone connected to the foot bone, and the foot bone connected to the ankle bone, the ankle bone connected to the leg bone. Oh, mercy, how they scare. With the leg bone connected to the knee bone, and the knee bone connected to the thigh bone, the thigh bone connected to the hip bone. Oh, mercy, how they scare. Oh, them bones, oh, them bones, oh, those skeleton bones, how they scare. With the hip bone connected to the backbone, and the backbone connected to the neck bone, and the neck bone connected to the head bone. Oh, mercy, how they scare. With the finger bone connected to the hand bone connected to the arm bone, and the arm bone connected to the shoulder bone. Oh, mercy, how they scare. Oh, them bones, oh, them bones, oh, those skeleton bones, how they scare. Are you scared of them bones? With the shoulder bone connected to the backbone, the backbone connected to the neck bone, the neck bone connected to the head bone. Oh, mercy, how they scare. Oh, them bones, oh, them bones, oh, those skeleton bones, how they scare.
I ain't afraid of no bones. Yeah, sing it.
Oh, them bones, 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 oh, them bones.
They don't scare me no more.
Oh, them bones, oh, them bones.
I ain't afraid of them bones.
Hey, T-Bone, you're not supposed to dig holes in the backyard.
I'm looking for bones.
I'll get you one from the kitchen.
No, I have a part-time job working for an archaeologist. He studies really old bones to learn about dinosaurs in the past. Well, here he is now.
What's up, little T-Bone, little dude? How's the dig going?
Great! I found an old ball and a quarter.
What can bones tell us about dinosaurs?
All kinds of stuff, little dude. How they moved, what they ate, how they became extinct.
Well, this morning I extinct, but then I got a bath.
Right on, little T-Bone. I can dig it. Bones can be a map of the animals you might see 100 million years before there were bones in you and me. Look at these fossil skeletons preserved in stone. Animals that are now extinct left a copy of their bones. Can you dig it? Dig it up. Can you dig it? Dig it up. You can read the evidence and science learns a bunch about dinosaurs and how they lived and what they had for lunch. I'm gonna show you some fossils, so tell me what you see. Learning from the bones, that's archaeology. Can you dig it? Can you dig it up? Can you dig it? Can you dig it up? Can you dig it? Can you dig it up? Can you dig it? Here we go. Look at this fish.
He was as big as a car.
This bird had big eyes.
He could see pretty far.
This dinosaur's legs were short. What's the deal?
He didn't run fast.
He was an easy meal.
You're thinking like an archaeologist, checking out the bones for clues we might have missed. For clues we might have missed. You're thinking like an archaeologist, checking out the bones for clues we might have missed. For clues we might have missed. Can you dig it? Dig it. Dig it up. Can you dig it? Dig it. Dig it up. of thought back then. Look at how the skulls are different from modern skeletons. Scientists still argue whether old dudes could speak. They're missing mouth machinery and their cranium physique. You're thinking like an archaeologist checking out the bones for clues we might have missed, for clues we might have missed. You're thinking like an archaeologist checking out the bones for clues we might have missed, for clues we might have missed. Can you dig it? Dig it? Can you dig it? Oh, can you dig it? Dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it up, man? You gotta dig it up. Can you dig it up? Yeah, I can dig it.
Are you sitting all day through like a lazy kangaroo? And your elbow and your knee, well, they have not a bit of energy. Just get on your feet and move your pants in a body limbo dance. You have to let the movement flow, cause that's what helps your bones to grow. Stand in place and shake your hips. Put a smile on your lips. Throw your fingers in the air and make a mess of all your hair. Wave your arms and clap your hands. Breathe in, let your lungs expand. Touch your fingers to your toes, and that's what helps your bones to grow. Break it down and build it up. Break it down and build it up. When a bone breaks, ow! It knows how to heal. See, 'cause bone, it's alive. It's not like rocks or steel. Exercise helps to make bones stronger. Well, don't just sit there any longer. Touch your fingers to your toes, and that's what helps your bones to grow. Put your left foot on the floor. Lift your right foot up some more. Can you touch it to your chin? Boy, you sure know how to bend. Now put your both feet on the ground with a happy stomping, stomping sound. Feeling better? Well, I told you so. Moving helps your bones to grow. Now flap your arms just like a bat. Lay down like a welcome mat and roll in a ball. Well, just don't roll into the hall. Jump up and hop in place. Put a big smile on your face. Go tell everyone you know that you help your bones to grow. Tell everyone you know that you know your bones will grow. Body limbo. Body limbo. My tail's got the limbo. Look, it's beating congas on either side. You hear? Thumble, 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 thumble.
Look, T-Bone, a jellyfish washed up on the beach.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It looks like a plastic bag and you can see right through it. But where are all the bones?
I don't have any bones.
No bones?
No bones. My little jelly heart has gone into a slump. Every mushy jelly part of my jelly body lump is jealous of your skeleton. I wish that it was mine. I wonder how it would feel to have a spine. But I'm just a jellyfish, a wishy-washy jellyfish, a squishy, squashy, smelly fish. My fishy brain has just one wish: to call a doctor on the phone and have him give me lots of bones, a skeleton to call my own. I wouldn't have to whine and moan. Instead of floating like a blob in the ocean, I'd be the master of my motion. Ever since I was just a jelly baby, I've wished I could rise above the squish of a jellyfish. With bones with my new wrist. I give a hug with every kiss. Mwah! Then clap my hands. I can't resist. A skull to hold my eyes and nose. A foot with wiggly, squiggly toes. A rib cage, give me 2 of those. I'd look handsome in my clothes. Well, wouldn't I? But I wasn't meant to have any bones in. I looked like a bag you might stick stones in. With no hips, no knees, no ankles, no feet, no jaw to chew. Pepperoni pizza. This would be a kick line if I could kick.
She's just a jellyfish, a wishy-washy jellyfish, a swishy, squashy, smelly fish. Her fishy brain has just one wish.
Just one.
To call a doctor on the phone and have him give her lots of bones. A skeleton to call her own.
Don't try to shake my hand, 'cause I got no bones.
She's just a jellyfish, a wishy-washy jellyfish, a swishy, squashy, smelly fish. Her fishy brain has just one wish. To call a doctor on the phone and have him give her lots of bones. A skeleton to call her own.
Until then, I'll just whine and moan. But I'm just a jellyfish.
She's just a jellyfish.
I'm just a jellyfish. Kinda cute though, huh? I'm just a jellyfish.
A swishy, squashy, smelly fish.
I'm just a jellyfish. Jellyfish.
This is a true story of how I broke my ankle playing soccer and how it healed. Ready, T-Bone?
Ready?
Ready, Duck?
I'm ready.
Ready, Ankle Bones?
We're ready.
Here we go. It was June and I was going for a goal. I heard a snap when I stepped into a hole. The coach called my mom on the phone.
It appears your son broke his ankle bone.
Ankle bone, the ankle bone. Well, a bumper ankle bone.
Dr. Ingram said,
We'll need to do an x-ray.
I said I have another soccer game the next day.
On crutches for 6 weeks, you'll have to rest.
Oh no!
If you want to heal, just resting is the best.
The ankle bone, the ankle bone. Well, a bumper ankle bone.
Deep inside his bone was healing. He could feel it deep inside. Little bone cells feel the breaking. Stop the aching deep inside.
It took a day to escape the boring clutches of my bedroom while I learned to use my crutches. And soon I was quick like a cyclone.
But keep the pressure off that ankle bone.
I couldn't kick or run or jump or swim. Look for hobbies that don't need a limb. I had time for my trombone. My lips were fine, but not my ankle bone.
The ankle bone, the ankle bone. Well, a bumper ankle bone.
Deep inside his bone was healing. He could feel it deep inside. Little bone cells feel the breaking. Stop the aching deep inside.
In the end, I very nearly squealed when the doctor said,
That ankle has been healed.
I think someday I'd like to be a doctor so I can heal.
The ankle bone, the ankle bone. Well, a bumper ankle bone.
When I'm full grown, I'll fix your ankle bone. Hey, T-Bone, did you know that bones have names?
Like Sue or Vanessa?
No, technical names. For instance, do you know what the phalanges are?
Absolutely. That's my Chihuahua friend Angie when she's had a lot to eat. She's full Angie.
Very funny. Your phalanges are the bones in your toes and fingers. Instead of saying you wiggle your toes, you might say...
You wiggle your phalanges.
Exactly. Moving up the foot. Next you have the tarsals.
Oh! Tarsals are the fuzzy things on the sweater your grandma wears. Tarsals.
Oh! You mean tassels. Tarsals are the bones in your ankle.
Oh, so you wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals.
In soccer practice, we roll our ankles to warm up.
I know.
Did you know that the shin bone is called the tibia?
Why don't they just call it the shin bone?
Why don't I just call you dog?
Because I'd bite you in the tibia. You wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals, you shake your tibia.
That's pretty good. Next comes the femur.
Oh, I'm hoping to get a date with a good-looking femur.
I think you mean female. A femur is the bone in the thigh.
I'd settle for a date with a good-tasting thigh bone. You wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals, you shake your tibia, you slap your femur.
At the top of the legs is the pelvis.
Pelvis? He's my favorite singer. He sang about hound dogs. You ain't nothing but a hound.
T-bone. You're talking about Elvis. I'm talking about the pelvis, the bone where your hip bones attach.
You wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals, you shake your tibia, you slap your femur, you sit on your pelvis. Oh.
All along your back, you have vertebrae, the little bones that make up your spine.
When I'm in the forest, I love the smell of spine needles, on the spine trees.
That's pine. Vertebrae are in your spine.
I love a pine spine. Then it smells so good that I'd never have to take a bath. You wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals, you shake your tibia, you slap your femur, you sit on your pelvis, you bend your vertebrae.
Okay, I bet you know what a humerus is.
Of course, my jokes are humorous. Oh!
Your jokes aren't humorous. And I'm talking about the humerus bone in your arm.
You wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals, you shake your tibia, you slap your femur, you sit on your pelvis, you bend your vertebrae, you raise your humerus.
The bottom part of the arm bone is called the radius.
When I was a puppy, we used to listen to country music on the radius.
That's a radio. Now you're just teasing me.
I'm being humorous. You wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals, you shake your tibia, you slap your femur, you sit on your pelvis, you bend your vertebrae, you raise your humerus, you cross your radius.
Okay, I know you know the next bone. It's a bunch of bones called the rib cage.
The rib cage. They serve the best barbecue in the city.
T-bone, you're ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Is that a bone? Can I break it?
T-bone!
You wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals, you shake your tibia, you slap your femur, you sit on your pelvis, you bend your vertebrae, you raise your humerus, you cross your radius, cross your rib cage.
People have more than 200 bones, but we just have one more to sing about.
I know what it is. The trombone.
That's not a bone.
Is it cranium? That's radioactive.
You mean uranium.
No, you are.
No, you are.
No, uranium.
T-bone.
Wait! I've been listening. I'll prove it. You wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals, you shake your tibia, you slap your femur, you sit on your pelvis, you bend your vertebrae, you raise your humerus, you cross your radius, cross your rib cage. At the end of the day, you lay your cranium on the pillow.
One more time together. You wiggle your phalanges, you roll your tarsals, you shake your tibia, you slap your femur, you sit on your pelvis, you bend your vertebrae, you raise your humerus, you cross your radius, across your rib cage. At the end of the day, you lay your cranium on the pillow. See? We could have gotten to the end a lot faster if you weren't making jokes.
I can't help it if I'm humorous. It's in my bones.
T-bone!
I ought to be out on the radius.
Enough!
With my Swedish cousin Olna. Olna Bone!
Yeah, you're so funny.
Lunch. Lunch. Lunch.
Who keeps saying lunch? Jack, is that you?
It's not me.
It's me, your thigh bone. You didn't eat your lunch, and I'm hungry.
T-Bone and I were so busy playing tag, I forgot about lunch. I didn't know Bones got hungry.
Sure we do. And if we don't eat, we get very crabby. Well, I'm just a bone. Your muscles need me. But I'll stop working if you don't feed me. Don't get the blues. The hungry bone blues. Oh, yeah. I'm not just for looks to help you fit in your clothes. Well, I also make blood cells, and you know you need those. Cause without blood, you turn blue, baby. The hungry bone blues. I'm strong as concrete, but I need nutrition. So open your mouth and put some broccoli on fishing. I'm not like a rock, I'm alive and growing. Make sure your meals are healthy, keep your vitamins flowing. I have another job that I should tell you about. But I store lots of minerals for when your body runs out. Just follow the clues. Yeah! The hungry bone blues. So think of your bones when you sit down and eat. A body with no bones is like socks with no feet. It wouldn't even fit in your shoes. So don't get the hungry, hungry, hungry bone blues. So keep your bones happy if you're small or full grown. Eat lots of good stuff to nourish your bones. You know you can't lose. And you won't get those hungry bone blues. Bananas with potassium, milk and cheese with calcium. Fruit and veggies feed the bones. And I'm not telling a fibula.
Dr. Ingram, how do x-rays work?
That's a good question, Jack. Did you know that X-rays were discovered by accident?
Just like when Jack's mom finds the bones that I hide under the couch cushions.
Yes, T-Bone. But X-rays were a happy accident. Use an X-ray to see deep inside your body. You can peek through if there's a leak through. If your liver needs inspecting and you don't want a dissection, use an X-ray to see deep inside your body. There was a man in Germany named Wilhelm.
Hello?
Who spent his time exploring cathode rays. One day his hand, he was a stickin'. When the camera, it started clicking.
Ah, my bones are visible.
Wilhelm declared.
I'm all right. It's just an X-ray, please. Don't be scared.
Use an X-ray to see deep inside your body. Use an X-ray to see deep inside your body. Take a journey inside your hernia. Deep inside your body. Take a journey inside your hernia.
Deep inside your body. You've got problems?
Get in line.
We'll take a picture
of your spine. Use an X-ray to see deep inside your body. Waves of radiation are transmitted through the body to a picture. All the soft stuff disappears, like your eyeballs and your ears.
Without this soft stuff, you get a clear shot of your cranium. That's a headshot. Very interesting.
Use an X-ray to see deep inside your body. You can peek through if there's a leak through. of your femur.
Deep inside your body.
If you've broken your patella, we'll get a photo of it, fella.
Deep inside your body.
Sometimes you want a peek at all the squishy bits, like your spleen, or your bladder, or your lungs.
Your doctor can inject in special goo to help inspecting. It's the best way to solve your body riddle.
Otherwise, we'd have to cut you down the middle.
X-ray, X-ray.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Use an X-ray, use an X-ray.
I'm a kidder. Are you laughing now? Yeah, you're laughing. Okay.
Take a snapula of your scapula.
They call it radiology.
Take a snapula of your scapula.
They call it radiology.
I didn't want it named after me. Who'd want to study Wilhelmology? I mean, really.
Use an X-ray, use an X-ray to see deep inside your body. You can peek through if there's a leak through deep inside your body. Use an X-ray, use an X-ray to see deep inside your body. You can peek through if there's a leak through deep inside your body. X-ray, X-ray, deep inside your body. Deep inside your body. That's right.